So this is something I've been thinking about for a little while here, and coming off my recent stream that I just ended, you can tell I'm getting serious because I just took my glasses off. I think I might have to make kind of a bigger change here to my channel, to the Spragels YouTube channel, maybe a little sooner than I wanted or expected, but where to? So I feel like the match quality when I've been playing Unite lately has been pretty rough. The stream I just ended, I had four or five AFK games in a row, where a player on my team was AFK. Don't worry, their fair play points have been aggressively adjusted, so that'll fix it. Oh no, we had one game in between where we didn't have an AFK, so it went AFK, not AFK, AFK, AFK. This one I think we won with an AFK. So it's been a rough series of games, and I for the last like few months I've been playing Unite mostly because I enjoy it, not because like as a content avenue it's been incredibly profitable or anything like that. Not that that's the only reason I would play a game, right? But as a content creator, it hasn't been amazing. The views in the game are not very good. They haven't been for a while. But I still really enjoy it, so it's something I've been playing a lot. However, and I said this on stream, I do think I think it's becoming maybe closer to like 60%, like more often than not, of my streams, like the game quality is very bad. And what I mean by the game quality being very bad is AFK players, griefing players, really low skill players is not the absolute worst thing. At least they're trying, right? But the games today were a combination of full on stomps on one side, either my team was stomping, full on stomps on the other side, and a lot of the time those are due to AFKs. So it's possible I don't even know who was AFK on the enemy team. Then you have games where people have just like I literally had a game earlier where our Gengar had like 200 games or something like that on their account at Ray. They got upset at one point. I think we had three times our teams were fighting over jungle today. And I believe this was one of the times they were fighting over jungle. And at Rayquaza, they just ran, they just ran around in a circle, ping and keep the pressure. They just ran around for a while, ping and keep the pressure on. Am I hypnotizing you into enjoying that? This is fun. So I don't know, man. It's something I've been considering for a hot minute now is kind of what to do with my main channel, given that Unite is not crushing it right now, and bigger. I have bigger things going on another channel, but that's not really real. I have like kind of bigger aspirations for creating gaming content than just creating for a single game, and I also can't ignore the writing on the wall that without this game getting big changes, it's going to be in a rough state for quite some time. I don't know exactly what it's going to mean for the channel. I do think I will probably be streaming Unite less, more often with changes, updates, things like that. I think if now I'm probably streaming like 3 days a week on this channel, I'll probably be closer to 2 or something like that. I think I might. And I'm sorry if this is not interesting. Well, if this is not interesting, you just would have turned it off. So I don't know why I'm apologizing. If you're listening at this point, you at least think there's something of value in what I'm saying. Or you're interested at least a little bit. I think I might generally cover Pokemon things I'm interested in on this channel, or even generally like as the Nintendo Switch 2 is coming out. I don't know why I give it its full government name there. As the Switch 2 is coming out, I might, as the Nintendo Switch 2 copyright is coming out, I might like more generally focus on Switch and Unite content. I wouldn't stop making Unite content, but it definitely doesn't feel the same right now. And I hate to say it because it's been one of my favorite things for a long time. and I love the gameplay of it. But man, I just have a tough time when the games are so rough. I also think I might stay focused very much on Unite, but start to play with duos or trios more often, just to like cut down on the insane amount of grief and AFK and stuff like that. At least you'll have a couple players not that you're guaranteed to not be throwing. So anyway, just something I've been thinking about more and more. I don't have a solution for it yet, but I can tell you that playing Unite in its current state and not seeing any like anything on the future for fixing the state of the matches I'm playing, matchmaking, AFK grief, like literally a player just like fully goes AFK earlier, and the only thing that has happened is their fair play points have been reduced. They went down. Their fair play points are at 88 right now. That's getting dangerously close to 80, 87. And if it's 87, then it'll be 86. Like, it means nothing. This player has 7,700 games with a 47% win rate, and they just quit when they feel like it, and that's fine. That's fine for Unite. Well, it's not fine for me. So I do think I have to make some considerations as to what to do with that. And I recognize, I think the reason I really wanted to make this video is I recognize that's going to not be super fun for some people who come to my channel specifically for Unite. And to you, I say, get wrecked, loser. No. No. To you, I mean, I get it if I'm not making Unite content and that's not exactly what you're looking for. For that, I'm sorry. I definitely will continue to play Unite for as long as I would assume that the game is around, and hopefully it continues to be somewhat enjoyable. But I do think a change is coming. I think it has to be. Yeah. I have my B tier, by the way. Still got the B tier for kind of general gaming content. But I do think this might be a cool place to focus on Unite and, new Switch 2, or Unite and Legends, Champions. I was saying on stream earlier, one day this might turn into a Champions channel. Maybe I keep it mostly focused on Pokemon, but I just want to get some thoughts out there because it's something I've been thinking about a lot. This idea of the thought of if you could do anything and not fail, if you could do anything you wanted and not fail, what would it be? And for me, it would be, of course, making a Pokemon Unite channel. No, but I would like to branch out more. And I know that's like a really hard thing to do in gaming. It's kind of impossible. Generally, it's kind of impossible. But I think given the state of Unite and where I'm at right now, this might be one of those opportunities where I start taking some swings on this channel. You might see content that's more Pokemon focused. You might see content that's more Switch focused while still, playing some Unite stuff. You might see something generally in gaming that I've wanted to talk about for a while. So if the channel looks different, seems different, isn't exactly your vibe, get wrecked, loser. No, I mean, that's kind of what's going through my head right there. And I just wanted to put this out there. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I love you. Pocket on the Pocket channel. Still Unite here on this channel, but I do think I might change it up. I just think, I feel like I almost am being forced to, So, all right. Love you. I'll see you soon. Blaziken's broken.